Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? This right here is the Tacoma X-Runner concept, and I'm gonna give you guys an outside walk around, an inside tour, and tell you guys why Toyota might actually make this. So I wanna start with what's under the hood, because Toyota did not mess around with this. They put, oh, hold up. This thing looks special, but obviously what's under here is special. The hood scoop this time is functional, and it needs to be, because under this is the 3.4 liter twin turbo V6 from the Tundra. And let me tell you guys why that's important. Because everyone wants a V6 in a Tacoma. Everyone wants the 3.4 liter twin turbo that's in the Tundra in the Tacoma. They did it here, guys, but they're obviously thinking about considering this because they're showing it to us here at SEMA. It makes 421 horsepower, 479 inch-pound-feet of torque. But look at that, they put an actual duct here to make it functional. It's not like a fake, oh, they just put the engine here and didn't really think about it performing. They considered it. You got two intakes like you would. They say X-Runner on it. The attention to detail here really is beyond what you see from a traditional concept car. And I think they're testing the waters with this. They said this thing will have something that's called Project Hammer, which is Toyota's effort to increase the power out of the production 3.4 liter Tundra engine. And this one is making more horsepower. So just think about that real quick, guys. I'm gonna close the hood here because that's all I have to say as far as the engine goes. So I want to show you guys the design here. But to be honest with you guys, they did a lot to this. And just take a look at the whole thing real quick. You get this very aggressive front fascia. Up top here, you get the red Toyota lettering. You get a very aggressive lower grille with this huge front fascia. LED light bar over here. All these vents are functional to feed in air and cool down your engine. And if you could take a step up, I said the hood vent was already functional, but look at the satin decal here with the red accents. Super nice touch. Look at these LED headlights. This is why I think they're actually seriously considering this. You get headlights that say X-Runner on the side. That's an attention to detail that they only put when they're really considering this as a production. That's my feeling just looking at this. Even though this decal, even though this body kit is super wide, just take a step back. Look at how wide these fenders are. This is about like 3.25 inch wider than a Tacoma because it sits on that Tundra platform, but it just shows that the modularity that this platform has built into it. And let me show you the wheel package here real quick. These are 21-inch carbon fiber wheels, look really cool, sitting on sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 4 SUV tires. It sits on air suspension in the back, custom suspension up front for this build. They put a lot of effort into making this unique, putting in some effort to show you guys what a X-Runner build, what a street truck build would look like on a Tacoma. I think they did a good job. But let's continue on to the design here. Look at this, X-Runner badging, that logo, very aggressive bodywork here. This nice little accent over here. Coming along the side, hold up, take a step back actually. It's a two-door configuration off the pre-runner setup. So it's two doors, which is super cool. We want two-door trucks these days, and they're giving it to us. They're delivering it in the package we want to see it in, which is great. Something I don't think will ever make it to production is this side outlet exhaust. That feels really nice. Nice, squared off shape over here, which is really cool. And look at the rear fenders, just as wide, just as meaty. And they took the air suspension off of the Tundra and fit it here. So the rear sits on air suspension that can raise and lower, which is super nice to see. Coming up top here, we're gonna look at the truck stuff. Paint match tonneau cover like you see on a street truck. In this case, I'm calling this a street taco because I really think it fits the name. If they want to call it that, let me know. More than happy to consult with their brand team on that. Simple, tailgate, X-Runner, very aggressive. This looks like Midnight Club, honestly, with the rear bumper. But honestly, guys, let's hop inside. Let me show you what they get in this thing. All right, guys, so on the inside, look at these seats. X-Runner on the headrest, the red camo seats, kind of like what you saw on the Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. These do not look like they're the isodynamic seats from the back. I'm not feeling that suspension. There's no seats behind me, but I'm trying to see if this is actually those seats. They're not, but you can tell they're thinking about it, Maybe I'm super optimistic, I don't know. But look at the carbon fiber treatment over here, the Tacoma lettering, the red leather on the glove box, which is super nice. Shelving up here, which you get on the standard Tacoma. This is not the super large 14-inch touchscreen because the pre-runner does not have that. Standard touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, AC controls, your TRD shift knob, which is super nice to see. Drive mode selector here. They did install an actually functioning rear locking differential onto this. And look at this right here. You have your diff lock. They label that with this little toggle here. And I'll grab this side to show you. And on my side, you have your air ride, and you can actually toggle the air suspension up and down. Super cool. Shows you guys what a SEMA build is really like. And going on the steering wheel here real quick, leather wrapped, center marker here, paddle shifters. These are not real, but if they were to be real, they would be here obviously to show you a street truck that you want to have paddle shifters. It's kind of like these Shelby F-150, but for a Toyota Tacoma in this. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting in here. Very sporty, very athletic. And I'm honestly really hopeful that they're gonna do this because they wanna see your guys' response. How many of you guys watch this video? How many of you guys like it? How many of you guys comment on it? Toyota's gonna watch that stuff. And like they did with the Supra manual, because of the customer demand, I think if a lot of people like this and get excited about it and ask Toyota to make it, they'll deliver. They did it before, and I think they'll do it again with this. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up here, guys. If you have any questions about this truck, let me know in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer it. It is a concept, it's not on sale, but I expect that Toyota's pushing this out there to get a feel for consumer demand and how excited you guys get over this truck to consider plans for building it eventually in the future. That's gonna wrap it up here. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.